outside of people that are flying and jumping out of planes doing indoor skydiving, there's other folks who are actually doing motorcycles, such as in Tron. Terrible transition, but that's the best I could do for right now. And with Tron, I think that the thing. I know that's the best I could do. I tried, man. Y'all ain't really getting it. I took my boys as the instructor did not go to third. Okay, all right. That's what we doing. That's what we doing, Harmony.
Thank you, Harmony. I needed that.
Crying right now. Holy
I
shit.
needed that, bro.
That's what we doing, Harmony.
We love
Why
you.
is Harmony like trolling every single?
Oh, that's
Harmony.
Oh my god, that's so great.
You can't be.
You can't be.
Oh man, yeah. I think the instructor was. I think that's what the instructor was doing. Was checking. She was checking. like loosen up a little bit.
Mike. Thank you, Mike. I'm trying to share a moment when I have my birthday, and now I feel like I've been fondled by somebody. It was a Diddy party.
It was like Vince. He's like he could feel you clenching when he was holding the waist.
Yeah.
And then he was like, let me go down low.
He's like, relax.
Enough.
Just relax.
Relax.
It'll all be over.
And here's the worst part. We're sitting there talking about how dope or how terrible, whatever my little thing was with all of this. And meanwhile, Ant is over here being like catered to. Let me cater to you with all of this cool stuff and all these nice things. Who did it better? The guy at the banquet gala, or the guy getting fondled by the random dude with a man
in front of the spectators.
Oh yeah.
In front of the world.
Yes, very very voyeuristic. Very voyeuristic. Yeah, they
think how many people have that man gripping you on the internet now.
Oh my God! Yes. All right, this is why.
We love you.
Probably don't have nice things. But anyway, it's interesting you should mention that, Harmony, because Tron is the whole thing, right? And you're not. It's interesting. You wonder why. It seems as if folks are finally starting to wake up to the possibility, just maybe, that Jared Leto is not a draw at the box office.
What fool executive at Disney decided the actor to introduce the Tron series to a new generation, the man to front a $200 million franchise relaunch, should be Jared Leto? Who's casting him in anything in the lead anymore? Is it the one person who liked Morbius? Is it the person who thought Leto's Hot Topic Joker was interesting? Guess what? That person is Jared Leto, because he's a producer on Tron Ares. Not only is he problematic personally, you can Google that, but he doesn't move the needle for audiences. Oh, you don't believe me? When's the last time anyone said, hey, I can't wait to see the new Jared Leto movie, or there's a new Tron movie? Who's in it? Jared Leto? Oh, well, now I'm sold. Let's get tickets. Hey, you know who the TikTok kids love? Jared Leto. Is that how Disney thought this was going to go? The other Tron movies were anchored by a thoughtful and nuanced Jeff Bridges performance, an actor who is beloved. No one loves Jared Leto. He isn't even an interesting actor anymore. He's a personality vacuum. The only reason I can see for casting him in Tron Ares is they needed an actor who looks dead behind the eyes and soulless to play an AI program. Look, I'm not saying Jared Leto is the reason Tron Ares didn't do well at the box office, but I sure don't understand betting anything on him in the first place.
Whoa. Tell us how you really feel, bro. My lord. But were any lies detected?
No, I haven't heard
any lies. Where's the lie? When's the last time anybody on this panel got excited when you saw Jared Leto on the call sheet? When's the last time any one of us was like, oh, Jared Leto? Oh, sign me the fuck up.
I agree with Lisa. I used to love him like back in the day, but like as of recently, like with him and just the projects that he's chosen to do, it has not been good. Like it's a bad look, it's I don't know. All in all, it's sad. It's truly sad because I used to like him. Now I just
Yeah, man. I mean, I have a theory. Because there was a time where, listen, I'm gonna keep it real. There was a time where Jared Leto did make me want to see a movie. I will never forget the images of Requiem for a Dream with him and Marlon Wayans, where he stabbed himself in the arm so many times that he had to have it cut off. I mean, that movie was really good. Like, if you want to scare kids away from doing drugs in a way that doesn't feel like you're a parent telling them don't do drugs, put them in front of Requiem for a Dream. It's rated R, but don't give a fuck. Like, that shit will change their mind. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I was like, I will never put a needle anywhere near me. Not that I was thinking so before that, but I was absolutely sure. Like, I will never. And then you get roles like the Joker in Suicide Squad, and you're like, yeah, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Here's the biggest kicker. Jared Leto, from what I understand, actually produced or was one of the producers. And this is a little bit of a pet peeve for me, because I just am of the belief that when you are a producer on a project, that it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be the arbiter, the star, the main face, the person that's seen the most in that project. That's a little, to me, it's kind of, I don't know, it's a little cringe. What do y'all think, man? Am I off base with this? And then we'll just move on to something else, because I know nobody here has seen it.
I ain't seen it.
No,
I ain't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I'll see it, but
But
And
there was nothing about it that I
reviews.
wanted to see. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like a movie that was like, I must, like, I don't even think they were that confident in it, because it didn't come out during the summer, right? Like, it came out in the fall.
I had to look this up. You know the last year Leto movie that I like? You know when it came out?
What? When?
It came out in 2004, and guess what movie it was?
2004. Jared Leto.
The period piece.
Oh wow, I wouldn't even know.
He played a very, very, very prominent conqueror.
Well,
he played the boyfriend of the conqueror. Let's
Alex? Was it
Alexander?
Alexander. That's the last time I had someone I actually liked him.
Wow, yo, that's crazy. Yo, Alexander didn't get a lot of play, and justifiably so. And just as a side note, real quick, if you want to see somebody butcher the role of somebody prominent, go back and watch Alexander and look at how they did Rosario Dawson's character. I mean, they flooded her out. And I mean, like, she was the only one in that whole thing that was like ass naked, which I'm not complaining about, but it was like, I don't know. It felt a little gratuitous the way that they did Rosario Dawson, but maybe that's just me.
You kind of, now that I'm like remembering the movie, you kind of do have a very valid point. She's the only one that you actually got to see fully naked, and the way that they did it was very. It wasn't
artful.
No, it was not artful whatsoever. Like, yeah, so I understand what you mean by that.
Yeah. But it sucks that you had to go back 2 decades when Yaz is finally like the movie. So I didn't plan on spending all day on this, but I just thought that it was interesting how Jared Leto has fallen from grace so much. I mean, this is the dude. This is 30 Seconds from Mars from yesterday. This dude actually had some clout at one point in time. He was holding the mic and he's behind the camera, and now he can't get his movie to not flop. I mean, and I'm also going to say flop is maybe not be the right word, because I didn't research all of the numbers. I just know that I'm not seeing it prominently, rated. I use my algorithm now is how I determine whether or not things are good and whether or not I see a lot of feedback from it, and I'm just not seeing it. Markeisha is saying that it was that she actually liked it. Go ahead, Markeisha. Well, she didn't say she liked it. Let me correct that. Here's what she said. She said it didn't have a story. It didn't have a storyline. The vision and that part, that is what I've come to expect. Tron is a beautiful, imaginative story, something that I would like to see, because of the motorcycles and the whole like the digital age and how they managed to bring it to life. But it just kind of sucks because, what's the name was in this? Old girl that was in Acolyte, Jodie
Turner Smith.
Yeah, Jodie, like, she was in it. Evidently, how did she do? Markeisha, you're the only one that saw it.
Nobody saw it.
Translate. You got to speak Tron for us. But yeah,
we're not done with Jared Leto. Y'all know that, right?
Oh,
he still also got Masters of the Universe. He's Skeletor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't do it.
You just depressed me.
Is it live action?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's live action. Live action.
Are they gonna put him in like a costume at least for the
Isn't
live
He-Man
action?
Henry Cavill?
No, He-Man is someone else.
Oh yeah, some random, somebody we never. They've been talking about this for a while. You know what? I'm not gonna. Nah. All right, here's a question. Then we can move on because we got to talk about the Wu-Tang shit. Is Jared Leto over and done with? Is he now movie theater herpes? He's like, look, he's bad, but he shows up. He won't go away.
No.
You know, but no. We think that Jared, he still has some good production in him. I frankly think that all Jared Leto has to do is not be the main character in the movie. I mean, you could say that he wasn't the main character in Suicide Squad, but Suicide Squad was heavily based on Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn, of course, is tied to the Joker, so you could kind of say his part was more significant than it needed to be. But I don't think this is the end of Jared Leto. I think that people just now won't look at him as a headliner, like he's not the main guy you want on the poster, maybe in the background, and especially with Skeletor, because he's not going to look like him like Jared Leto.
He just needs to take a break.
Yeah.
Right. Some people do that. They take a break. They go away. Like Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell was hot and then he wasn't.
Good point.
And he took a break. Right. Can't come back. You know, give us some good performances. Stop being all up in our face or trying so hard. And he's absolutely got a chance. He just needs to be in another stage of life.
That's a good point. I like that. I
gotta actually. What?
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'd actually like to see the movie.
True.
I do feel like Jared does get I do think it's a lot more people that hate him at this point. Just for and primarily for the Joker role. Like when I hear people, talk about him, that's the first kind of one of the first things they come up with is the fact that he played the Joker, and we all know he didn't do a good version of the Joker. But I don't think he's as bad as people make him out to be. I just think that sometimes you can get a role that is that bad that follows you throughout your career. But I think if he were as bad as people thought he was, or he's made out to be, I don't think he would get as many roles as he continues to get. Like, you have to understand that Jared Leto has been acting for, I think, I'd like to say over 20 years. So the dude has definitely been in situations where you can garner experience, you can learn things. Maybe it's just not the roles that he's chosen that have played out for him. The whole idea of him being a producer, and that guy saying he's a producer on this thing. Well, any lead is an executive producer on most movies. Like, that doesn't mean that they're in there producing the movie. That means that they're one of the people that they refer to in regards to, hey, how's this look? Do you think this is so I don't like, unless I see it say produced by Jared Leto, then then maybe that guy has a point. But I heard a lot of vitriol from that guy who you played the clip of. He clearly hates Jared Leto. Like, there's no doubt about it. You could tell it in his voice. Like, maybe he stole his girlfriend, maybe somebody he used to. But you could tell there's some real, like, personal feelings behind the description of Jared Leto. And I just think that he is a good actor. I want to first say that, because there are a lot of movies that we didn't speak about, and we're not going to take the time to go into all of those movies, but that Jared Leto did do good and did play good roles in. So, it's a shame. I don't think anybody was out here asking for another Tron movie. That might be the first thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't ask for another Tron movie, and I feel like this was one of those things where they was like, oh, somebody was like, we should do another Tron movie, and they was like, yeah, well, why not? You know what I mean? And sometimes you don't always need to do that. So
let me throw this in there, and I agree with you. I don't think that Jared Leto's actual acting is on. It deserves the hate. Now, as for sexual assault allegations, I'm not sure about all of that. I saw something about that in the comments. So if that's a thing, here it is. Yeah, it's Harmony. I see he's got some sexual assault allegations, so that's never good, right?
No.
That's the opposite of good, actually.
He's in a sex cult. Oh snap!
Wait a minute, hold up now. Those are different things. Those are two different things. All right, one of them is legal and one of them is not. All right, so yeah, let's separate the two. Sex cult, perfectly fine. Sex assault, no bueno. But I want to say this real quick. Disney, for those that have been, Yaz, you been to Disney lately?
Oh,
Disney for almost a year plus has been finishing and have already finished, and I believe is now operational, a Tron roller coaster ride. All right.
Okay.
Now that might to you be like, all right, well, so what? No big deal. But what does that say? That means that Disney has a lot invested in the success of this movie. Am I wrong? Because you're not going to make a whole ride about something that you're expecting to flop or be terrible or to maybe go over badly. Like, you think about Disney rides, Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain. These shits have been there since like Magic Kingdom existed. And now they went and made a whole new Tron ride where you ride on it like a motorcycle. That says to me they really wanted Tron to be something, which goes against what Ty was saying. Like, who was asking for a Tron? Disney. Disney was asking for a Tron to be well. What's up? What's good?
Well, think about it though. Like with Disney, I mean, they're always Disney, you know, the parks in general, you know what I'm saying? Like they're always trying to push generational things. You see what I'm saying? So Tron is a generational thing. You see what I'm saying? So like parents, and now like, you know, like they can show it to their kids, so it'll be more relevant. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why. So if you really think about it, Back to the Future, it was a very, very great ride for Universal for so fucking long. And it is literally one of the things that fans and people that live here, people that come to the parks, they complain that is not at the park anymore. But you have to think about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck was like really thinking it was going to be that big of a stir to get rid of Back to the Future roller coaster and turn it into a Krusty the Krab roller coaster? Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. It is such a big, it's like fans are upset. So that's why, you know, they're having to pivot, and maybe Disney is thinking, hey, okay, so since we got rid of, you know what I'm saying, we got rid of one completely, you know, family related period piece, we're going to try another different kind of one and see if it's going to work for us. But obviously it's not working in the same favor. I mean, Back to the Future, those are timeless movies. You know what I'm saying? They will never age. Tron, on the other hand, the storyline is what carries the movie, and that's what it's lacking. Is storyline is what we keep hearing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of, they kind of dug their foot in a hole a little bit. But I mean, we'll see how it does. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to see how the ride is and if people actually enjoy it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because that's ultimately what, you know, what's gonna make the decision if they keep it or if they end up changing it to something else.
Oh, they can't change it. It's too This ride's gonna have to be here for at least a decade. You
can change it. You could literally, so depending on how it's designed, you could literally possibly turn it into like an inside out ride, making it seem like you're going into like the memory core things. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you know, like that's what I do for a living is like design. You know what I'm saying? So like that's depending on how it's set up, you literally could be going into all the memories and looking at all that. You see what I'm saying? Like they could figure it out. It's not that serious. Like this whole like point. We're traveling to the different, you know what I'm saying, worlds inside of the memory land. Like you see what I'm saying? Like they could alter it however they need to alter it to make sure it makes them the money that they put into it. So if this isn't going to pay out, it's Disney. Their designers will come. They will fix it. They will make it better. Move on.
Yeah. Well, just for the record, I'm in no way, shape, or form sad or concerned about the well-being of Disney and whether or not their rides work out. I mean, we're talking about the same place that still has a Peter Pan ride. Okay. And you know, it's just like
Floridians, yo. You Floridian. Have you been to Disney lately? Like what?
You Floridian. Put the dinner back up on the screen, please.
I'm talking about. And you don't understand the traffic us Floridians have to go through so you guys can come and fucking enjoy your theme park. So I don't even want to hear about that. This is why we don't even get to enjoy the park, is because so many people come here.
I'm gonna just pause you. Press pause on talking to New Yorkers about traffic for 1 second because I think they might got us. You know, they might.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know,
Yo,
That's
even
a
our
normal
subways are
death.
congested. Come on.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, don't get me started. Look, what they used to go through with the Metro Rail, which I understand is no longer done by a card, is now digital. But imagine having to do that just for. I mean, would they do that on a daily basis just to get to work? And we deal with it a couple times every other year when we go to ride, Big Thunder Railroad. So I guess they match up.
I drive there every freaking day. I deal with it every day. I had to get an express.
yeah.
I pay tolls for that shit because there's so much and it's not even like it's like, oh, it's at this time and this time. No, it's 3 to 4 times a fucking day that shit backs up for over an hour, dude. And you know how I know this? Because I've tried different points to leave at different points. I've been doing this for a year now. I think I know. I'm in New York traffic. I live in it. I drive in it. I go to work in it. I'm just saying I understand. So this is what I have to go through just to get to work. Why the fuck would I do it to go to the park? You know what I'm saying?
Boom. Hold on. Let me hit the gong, bro. That, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Speak
My
on
vacation
it. Hey, stand
is
on that
getting
business.
away from the crazy, not going into the crazy. You know what I mean?
I know that's right. Well,
Disney better stop worrying about that Tron ride and worry about how to keep these old people from dying on their
that
yeah.
part. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
the
that's
oh
what
my gosh.
They done had 2 60-year-olds die. One committed suicide and the other one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, one committed a super fan committed suicide in one of the hotels. And then another 60-year-old died of like a pre-existing medical condition.
Okay, so on the Stardust Racers, there was a person who was already like had spine issues and medical issues and all kinds of stuff, and then he went on the ride, and because like the ride has these like these pillars that are on the top here, and it literally says on the ride, if you cannot hold up your own neck and like shoulders basically area, you know what I'm saying, to prevent you from hitting the sides and stuff, then you should not go on the ride. Well, something happened, and I guess he lost consciousness or something, like with all the jolting and whatever, and his back injury and all that made him literally hit the side. So he had blunt force trauma. That is how this man died on that ride. So they shut it down for like over a month. And then now they just put that. Now it just went back online.
And this is three deaths in 10 days. In the last 10 days, it's been 3 deaths. And I think the last one was a kid.
Well, I mean, look, you ain't got to tell us. There was we had with them. You know, down here also in Orlando. Yes, they got that the ride that goes up.
The
take
slingshot
people up real high and spins you around in a circle. A little 15-year-old boy died on that like last year or something like that.
He fell from the sky. Yes, I remember that. Oh my gosh,
yeah. That's not my type of ride anyway. Like I'm not going, the Dr. Doom shit.
It was a weight issue. That's why he died, because like literally. So because there's a maximum weight issue, and because like the bar lap, it didn't click like the way it was supposed to.
Oh my God!
On the ride, and it was so bad. All these people literally watched this, and then they just like stood around. And when he dropped, he was still alive on the floor, and being like, just blood was coming out, and people were just watching this poor kid just die, like didn't know what to do.
Wow.
So it's crazy. God. So yeah, and that's why they have those like little side. Hey, are you able to ride this ride? You know what I'm saying? Like this is why they have those. Is so like it's a safety issue thing. If you're like too big to ride something, don't ride it, because it's a safety issue at that point. It's not just because they're like trying to discriminate. It's because that is what it can actually hold. You know what I'm saying? Like, and same thing with like, if it says you cannot physically handle this, like if you have bodily, like, like mental health, like, I mean, not mental, physical health issues, do not go on these rides, because literally they will cause more damage. I mean, this dude already he was in a wheelchair. He went on the Starduster ride and died. They let him go on the ride, but that's what I'm saying though, like because it's at your own discretion. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, nobody sat there and was like, "Oh, my man is getting on the ride from out of a wheelchair."
It is not the job of an attendant that is letting you on and off rides to literally dictate your health conditions, whether you're capable of riding. That's not their job. That is your job. No, you paid to go. Okay. You need to be the judge of your own health care and well-being. That is, you just think of it this way. If they discriminate and they were like, no, you're not able-bodied to go on this ride, do you think that that's a bigger lawsuit? They are not allowed to do that legally.
Good point.
I would be like, yo, can I check my manager?
I'm just saying that's legally they are not like you have no idea. I deal with law. I deal with stupid laws all the time because of my job. Okay, legally they are not allowed to discriminate in no kind of way. They're not allowed to say, "Hey, you're too big. I don't think the lap will go down." They are not allowed to say that shit. It is at your discretion whether you think that you can go on that ride safely or not. That's why they have those lap bars there, because they legally are not allowed.
Yeah, well, hopefully they get that together because yeah, like,
sad.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like I was a big roller coaster guy in my, let's say, my youth, teens, 20s. But after that, like, my head can't take the roller coaster thing no more. Like, I can't even, like, I don't enjoy it as much. Like the little ones, Thunder, Space Mountain, over in 90 seconds. Okay, cool. But like you go to Busch Gardens and they got like the twin dragons and like they do like the 8 loops and shit. And I'm like, nah, get me the fuck off this shit. I don't want this shit. Like, do you remember when we used to like spin around in a circle for fun and you get dizzy? Oh, I'm so dizzy.
I don't do
when
that
you get dizzy now, you be like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God! Please stop! Please stop!
So you're telling me you're not going to go to Universal and ride the new like Raptor ride, like the new Jurassic Park Raptor ride, because it's it goes 60 miles an hour. You're flipping, you're doing all kinds of shit. It's amazing. Not gonna lie, it's so much fun. Austin's first time he went on that ride, he looked scarred. When we got done, his face looked this. It was great.
You love torturing your husband, man.
Dude, it was the best time of my life. You have no idea. Okay, but guess what? When we got done with that ride and we rode a couple more rides, you know what he asked me? Baby, can we go back to that first ride? It was awesome. I was like, well, you were so traumatized. Are you sure? He said, yes. Man. I want to ride it again. I want to enjoy it this time. And guess what? We rode it 2 more fucking times after that shit.
Oh, look at you successfully indoctrinating that man. I got to give you some. Good job.